Welcome to another live session.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. By no demand and forced against your will, you will now consume some more mindless, exciting, maybe entertaining conversations between myself, Chris, and Bing. We are the Lab Kids, and this is
The lab session number 2080.
50-20-80.
50-20-80.
Welcome back.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has.
Where have you been?
I've been living.
Yeah, I know. It seems
bit.
like every time we come back, you're the one that's been living, and I've been the one waiting in your shadows, waiting to be.
I don't know. I
To
don't
be
know about my
brought out.
shadows. You've been doing your thing.
Yeah. So, I guess there's been a little bit of overseas travel and all of that. I wonder if the people even care what we've been up to.
Nah, I don't think they do.
You know, sometimes people message me and ask, how's the podcast? It's been a while. And
No.
yeah, this is the first time no one has.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bro, I've been asked a couple times.
Okay, cool. Well, that's all right. Since our
But why
last
does it
record.
make me cringe? Oh, maybe that's just my own thing because I haven't put myself in it. I haven't been doing any work, basically. You know what I mean? It's like, Sully, how's your lawns? You haven't cut them in a while. Like that kind of thing.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm back.
Okay.
We back.
We back. The biggest thing that's happened, ladies and gentlemen, has been the death of an icon, the passing of,
Yes, sir.
of one of the greats of our South Pacific region, the entire Pacific, our corner of the world, music, culture, crossing boundaries between different worlds and different regions of the Polynesia, and lately I've heard Micronesia and Melanesia too, coming back into the conversation since this man died. But ladies and gentlemen, we bid farewell to none other than the great George Fiji Veikoso. And man, I tell you what, it reminded me of when Michael Jackson died.
Fair.
Like, I'll always remember where I was when I found out Michael Jackson died, and I'll also remember where I was when I found out that Fiji died. But man, that dude had a massive impact on my life. Not just his music, but who and how I got to share that music with, where I got to listen to it, performance. Geez, I've performed many of his songs. I've recorded some of them. It's crazy. How did you feel about it?
Yeah, it was huge loss. I was so young as well.
55?
So young. I was a bit of a late bloomer, but nevertheless, once you're on that buzz, once you're on Fiji, it opens up to all the other artists. And if there's one thing, if there's only one small impact I want to highlight of his career and what he was about, is he was all about lifting everyone up.
Everyone.
Like
together.
He's like even set it up. Put you on my back, we go. Like I saw a short clip that probably everyone's already seen as
the red shirt.
The origins of his name, his stage name.
Tell us.
Oh, he was being interviewed and just candidly, he was asked, "Why your name Fiji if your name's George?" He said, "I wanted to be known as Fiji if I made it to the world, so everyone could celebrate my country, and then I could also just be George." And when I heard that, I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, very good. He wanted to be known as Fiji, so that when people are chanting his name, they're chanting his country.
Right.
And he's just the man behind the music kind of thing.
What about putting the Pacific, putting Fiji, putting his country on his back before making it, but he preempted like, yo, if I ever kill this shit, I'm taking it.
Now that I'm known everywhere, I'm going to try to tell everyone I'm
he kept
Fijian.
that, like, he was about it.
Mm-hmm. Did you say kept that inner?
Kept the energy.
I thought it was Eno. Mm.
It depends what.
It depends what?
It depends where you're from, lad.
Where are you from, lad?
Shay.
But it was, I guess I've even been trying to look up how he died. But some people say, that he knew he was dying. Maybe he was suffering some health complications. I've seen some photos of him in the last couple of days, and he wasn't looking that good.
Leading up.
Yeah. But he did record a song just before he died. Released the day after he died. But it's terrible. I remember the first time I was introduced to Fiji was when I heard his recording of the old school Samoan Tia Ma'a love song, Sosefina. And I immediately fell in love with that song and fell in love with his voice and the arrangement of the song. And then I found out it wasn't a Samoan that sang it. And I don't know how old I was, maybe 12 or 13. But I was like, what? Wait, what do you mean he's not Samoan? And at that age, I couldn't comprehend that someone not Samoan was singing Samoan songs.
Right.
And I was in such a bubble that kind of thing didn't exist for me. And I got a shout out to one of the, I guess you could call him one of the OGs. But we stole his tape from out of the tape deck at one of the Papatoa Youth Choir reunions up at Tangaloa Peter Sua's house. And they played that song on the boombox or whatever it was at the time. And they played his album, Fiji Gratitude, all night long. And it had that song on it. And then we stayed behind to help tidy up. And I took the tape out of the tape deck.
Wow.
And that was my first introduction to the man.
Tape deck even.
Yeah.
That was at a very early age for you.
Yeah. Well, not that long ago, though. So don't get any ideas in your head.
Ages ago. But that's cool. That's cool how you mentioned at that age of 12 or 13, your bubble, you couldn't comprehend. And it's cool that everyone goes through that because as you grow up and learn what the world is and how it moves, but you have this landmark of Fiji introducing that thing into your life. So that's super cool.
Yeah. And then to learn and grow that he sings in all the languages, all the Pacific languages. And when you see him perform live, he doesn't say he's a Fijian singing a Samoan song. He says that he's Samoan. When he sings the Tongan song, he tells the people, if you look him up, he goes, I am Tongan. That's why I'm singing this song to all the beautiful Tongan ladies out there. I am Samoan. I am Māori. That stuff is super cool, and how he brings everyone together. Everyone singing all of his songs. I can sing most of his other language songs. I don't know what I'm singing, and I don't know what the words mean, but he taught me how to sing them. I've been involved in a few music projects where we've sung his songs, played them in little string bands, played them in bands. Recorded it recently with my work singing group. Yeah. And it's just a huge, huge loss. Not just because of the music, but because of, like we talked about, the way he is and what he stood for.
Yep.
You have any early memories of Fiji?
The biggest ones where all the music starts to sink in and creates memories in my mind is, so every time I hear certain music of his, it reminds me of time is like fresh out of high school.
Oh,
which isn't that long ago.
Time period, yeah.
Mid 2000s, early, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Round about
about mid. I finished 2002.
Yeah.
You finished 2006. Almost late 2000s. I think you cracked the late.
Yeah.
2006.
So there's like all our boys. We like congregate at one of the boys' house. Shout out to the Icebox.
Shout out to the Icebox.
But like there was frequent drink ups and for most of the boys. Sorry, fellowships. Now, they just fellowships after 30.
Yeah.
But like there's pre-kids, pre-misses, pre-marriage for some of the boys. So we just all out there just being animals in a fun, sensible way. But anyway, those memories resonate. They go hand in hand with a lot of his music. So,
And remember when it was cool to discover or to find a new Fiji song before everyone else did? Have you heard this one? Have you heard that one? And oftentimes pulling the, I heard that before. My cousin showed me or my mate showed me. But really you'd never heard it before. You just didn't want to be the last one to the party. So shout out to the Biggles. Fiji, legends never die, as they say. Your voice will live on, and we'll keep singing your songs for years to come, for generations to come. I'll make sure that at least the ones that come after me know who you are and what you stood for. Thank you very much. We love you. 2025 also, just these last few weeks, been kind of big. Also lost Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan, Terry Bollea. Two of them and 3 to Fiji, kind of in close proximity within one another. There's that saying in Māori and some of our island cultures that bad things happen in threes, and that should cover us for a little while yet.
Yeah, that's a common one in a lot of cultures, that way.
Okay.
And then also, it's like relative. Like, it's sad that these icons have passed, but they might not be a bad thing to certain people.
What if it was my uncle and my auntie, right, that died first and second, and then Fiji died? Can I say that was my third one?
You could.
Hey, and then what if it's not, and I still have a third one, and I'm like, hey, this like depends what you talked about, relative. But do you know much about Ozzy Osbourne?
No. Black Sabbath lead singer from the year they originated in 1961. Nah.
Yeah, that sounds too late.
Yeah. 50s.
I don't know.
But that's all I know.
Yeah.
I thought I was a big watcher of that family show, The Osbournes.
Oh, yeah.
That was like the break of like reality TV.
Yeah,
I was big on that as a kid.
Oh, do you remember his daughter on The View? When she was, I'm not complaining, they were talking about Trump wanting to build the wall.
What are you going to do, Mr. Trump?
Who's going to clean your toilets?
Yo.
Like, oh, bro.
I knew what she was going to, I knew what she was trying, you know what she was trying to say. But she couldn't. And she said it wrong.
Yeah, no. And she kept trying to say it. No. Because what I'm like, who's got... It's like, no.
It was one of those, the more you defend it, the
the
worse it got. It was just like, come on, bro.
Also interesting, Ozzy Osbourne should have died many times before. And they done some genome sequencing, and they figured out that his genome type, his DNA, the makeup of his microscopic level of cosmic activities within his body has never been seen before. And if one single part of him was different, he would have died from either drug overdose or the different accidents that he had. Like, it was crazy, right? And he survived until he was 75. Hulk Hogan, on the other hand, in the gym every day since a young fella, Mr. 24-inch pythons himself, that was his saying. Supplements, steroids, whatever you want, but he was, I guess you could say, the epitome of the human physique at one point of his life, but he never really stopped training, and he died at 71. Like, two completely different lifestyles, and one beat him out by 4 years. Just something interesting to think about.
So what I'm hearing is I don't have to work out?
Like, it's got to be one of the two extremes, right? You either got to work out and be a professional wrestler, or you've got to take all the drugs known to mankind, bite off the head of a bat during a live show, snort a line of ants.
They were eating coke.
That was crazy. And there's another story. It wasn't even a story. He performed his last concert a few weeks ago, and he didn't want to get off the stage. And his band was like, yo, we're finished. And they all walked off, and he was swearing at them, telling them to come back because he wasn't ready to give it up. But they called it his final show, and now they say, if they didn't call it his final show, would it have been his final show? Who knows?
Maybe he knew it was his final show, hence why he didn't want to stop.
Right? That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's kind of reminds you about the preciousness of life, right? Especially now, in your old age. Is that people when we were kids,
Whose age?
people would die, right?
Yes.
And it didn't really affect us because either we weren't that close or we didn't appreciate the importance or how precious life was.
Sure. Sure, for the sake of what you're saying, yeah.
But I mean, now that you're growing up, people die and you appreciate the life that they had and the fact that they're no longer with us.
Right.
And it makes you view your own life with a certain level of...
YOLO.
I was going to say morbidity, but YOLO was better, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sensibly YOLO. But yeah, true that.
How old are you going to be when you die?
I reckon 72.
72, that's good.
So I got about 40 years to go.
Yeah. I've always thought 70.
For me?
No, for me.
Oh.
Because I remember my nana when we were growing up, she used to say that we should be thankful to God for her life because she made it past 70. That once you've lived 70, you've lived a full life, and everything after that is a blessing, and we should be thankful.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Damn.
She probably said it to you too, but in Samoan, so you weren't.
No, I could understand it. I just didn't remember it.
Oh, okay. Because
The
you
retention,
didn't
remember?
understand. I don't remember. What's your name?
Alfred.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Pause.
Hitchcock and Scully.
X-Files.
Jamie Kennedy Experience.
Jamie Kennedy.
Is it Jamie Kennedy?
JFK.
No, that kid that was The Mask Part 2.
Oh. The ginger hair dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
man, I never
Jamie
watched
Kennedy.
that. I know what you're talking about.
Maybe
You're
that
into
talks
watching a
to
lot
you.
of these trash movies, eh? Growing up? Not now. Wow. You watch your fair share of trash movies, eh?
No, I'm very
Picky now?
very picky.
Because your time is way more
Yeah.
important than when you were a kid.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, when you're a kid, you got... Yeah, that makes sense. When you're a kid, you got fucking a lifetime. So you put yourself through watching heaps of trash shit.
But it's almost detrimental in that I won't watch a movie unless I've done my research, reviews, and read not even just official reviews.
Yeah,
But-
comments.
Yeah.
Comment section. Not even Rotten Tomatoes, like just straight.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the last movie you watched blind that you just knew at most who was in it and the name of the movie?
Get Her Out was an Australian-made horror.
You mean Get Out?
No, Get Her Out.
Oh, yeah.
Get Out's the Key and Peele one.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, yeah. It's white people.
White people, bro. Loved him.
But it was a crazy movie about a crazy lady who adopts this blind girl and her older brother, and she turns the blind girl against the older brother. But we don't know that she's, spoiler alert for Get Her Out, but we don't know that she's got her dead daughter, the adopting lady. She's got her dead daughter in the freezer in the shed, and she's trying to do a ceremony where they swap bodies because her daughter was blind and the girl she adopted was blind, and it rains and pours and it fills up this pool, and she goes in and holds the girl. Yeah, there's a lot of layers to it. There's even some that I thought didn't need to be in the movie, but they did add to the overall spectacle of it. But by the end of the movie, I was pleased that I watched it. It was a great experience.
Oh, real?
And it's hard to find a horror that is original
Yeah.
in that sense.
Yeah. They remake everything.
Because the dead girl's brother, he was one of the more original parts. And so there's this part where he eats a knife.
What?
He eats a knife.
What kind of knife? Like a butter?
Butcher's knife.
You can't do that.
Right? And to try to visualize it is crazy. But watching it live was so disturbing.
Must have been some great acting.
Like, he gets the knife and he uses it to try to take his teeth out, and then he ends up, like, the knife is like not sightless like this, and they play all the sounds, like, you know, the porcelain and the knife like going across the plate and it irks you a little bit. And yeah.
I just got shivers. I just got shivers. That's
Get her out.
disgusting.
And I think it's A24, if I'm not mistaken. You know A24
Yes.
Studios? Yeah.
They're one in Blumhouse. They're like the top.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
Blumhouse?
Yeah. Are you singing it wrong?
Maybe. But it's a friend of Smartless, those guys. The producer or the top dog who's... Yeah. But search Blumhouse after this and you'll see all the movies in you.
BLUM?
Yeah. Or it might be like a play on his name of that. But like heaps of the mainstream stuff.
And I would have seen some?
Heaps of them.
Oh, okay.
Heaps of them.
Okay.
But they make some good ones. But I know that what is it?
A24.
A24, yo.
Yeah.
I haven't watched much horrors since I've had kids, I don't know if this is a thing. And I think I've only spoken to one of the other boys about it. I don't know if it's cultural or religious thing, but like, I don't watch too much horrors in my house anymore because I have this feeling like that. And it's not a deep feeling. It's not that deep, bro. But it's not that deep. But I just like, oh, the kids are around. We won't watch that. That's a standard thing in terms of like appropriateness, right? But I also have this in the back of my head kind of thing like, I don't want to, like if we watch
Negative
that,
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like opening the doors to
Yes.
yeah, and not thinking that everything's going to come through, but yeah, I wonder if that's a normal thing.
There's not much that you can control in terms of what your kids are exposed to. But everything you can control, you do it as much as you can. And that doesn't just stop at sex scenes in the lounge or heavy swearing movies or fighting games with blood and gore. You know, because that stuff is almost normal to people. Like, you shouldn't let your kids watch that. Shouldn't let your kids take. You also shouldn't let your kids watch bad shit of bad stuff happening to people.
That's true.
You know, I was a few years ago, I started following these different pages on Facebook, and it was some gruesome shit, of people dying and people being killed, and
Oh man.
yeah. And initially, I watched it because I was really intrigued by it, and it was terrorists cutting people's heads off, and sorry, I should have trigger warned some of this, but it was bad. And it got to the point where I was scrolling past some of the stuff because I'd seen it before. It wasn't that bad. And I realized that over the few weeks or months that I was looking at these things, I'd become desensitized.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Like, you watch movies where bad things happen, and then you watch real life footage of even worse things happen. And I'm just... And so I stopped.
Yeah.
I made a conscious effort to not do that. I talked about it with the people in my life, and so I could talk it out of my system instead of just keep it within myself and I'm just going to stop.
Right.
Yeah.
Reset your algorithm, like technically on your phone, but also.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't see not watching horrors because of the negativity it'll bring to your house for your kids to be an issue. Good on you. We don't watch horrors at nighttime.
Pussy.
Yeah, yes. I'm an absolute chicken shit. I don't even like horrors, but my daughter does. And
That's crazy.
we're getting closer to the time where hanging out with dad isn't going to be that cool anymore. So every now and then she goes, hey, we should watch a movie and have some snacks. Like, I'm like, yo, drop everything, let's go. I don't know when, you know, that thing when they say you don't know it, but there's going to be a time when that's the last time you pick up your kid.
Yeah, there's heaps of those that hit me right in the gonads, but I just keep it within. I just bottle that. But I know what you mean. There's that other one. I think it's from The Office where the guy goes, I wish you were in the good old days. I wish you knew you were in the good old days. What is it? While you're in the good old days kind of thing.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. Anyway, watch horrors with your kids.
Yeah. Do you have a way that you watch movies? How do you decide to watch a movie? Like a particular movie?
With my kids or just myself? Like
Just yourself? Like anything?
usually when I watch stuff now, it's the rare occasion where me and my missus can watch something. So there's a discussion there. But usually there's a lot of like pretty nitpicky because we don't get a lot of opportunity to watch things together. But on our buzz now, it's a true crime docuseries or limited series.
I think we've had this conversation before, but does your relationship play the don't watch it without me game?
Not too serious that I've heard of some other people's situations. There's a bit of that, but
If there was someone, that thing that you're watching now, the true crime one, if
Yeah.
one of you watched it without the other, who would it be? You or the missus?
who with me?
Oh, really?
Because I'm a night owl, and her body clock, she goes sleep early.
So you're a night owl and she's a normal functioning human being? Is that what you're telling me?
I got that toxic thing where I feel like I'm tired as fuck by 8 and I
Yeah.
can go to sleep. But this
I'm
is
not
my
gonna
time.
let you have it. Yes.
Because if I go sleep, I gotta go work, and that's work time, and then kids, and I love my kids, but there's dad time, and then that's where's my time? So I have the toxic thing. If I stay awake, even though I'm tired as fuck, and do whatever I want, doom scroll, watch some trash TV, whatever it is,
But you're in control. That's yours completely.
my decision.
Yes.
Yeah. Even though I know for a fact it's probably not good, and it's not good
Staying
to do
up
all
late isn't good.
Yeah, sleep is super important, eh?
Yes. And the older you get, the more important it becomes. Well, no, actually, I lied. I made that up completely. It's always important. I don't think the level of importance changes.
Oh yeah. Even for kids, which I know. Yeah, 100%. Sleep, man.
And it's quite obvious when your kids haven't slept. Hey, you can tell.
Like mine or in general.
In general. Like, oh, that kid's just tired. Or
Yeah.
that kid woke up too early. Or
Yo.
I had a thing similar to that where I laid it out specifically. I'm 8 hours at work. I'm 8 hours with my family, and I'm 8 hours asleep.
Yo.
Work cannot be an exact third of my day. So I'm going to take more from the staying awake part because
Just to
counter. So I'd go to work tired, but I'd rather be tired at work.
they call it work-life balance, but effectively you should have work-life imbalance because your personal life should outweigh or outbalance your fucked up jobs, man.
Who even made up 8-hour working days? 5-day working weeks.
You know there's countries that do the 4 days,
Excuse me.
and you've heard all the stats, the improvement
Better
in
productivity, yeah.
Yo, and mental health is improved and all of that stuff.
I mean, I can't talk to this too because you know that this is a point of contention between you and I
What? Not me,
to
man.
the nth degree is because I have a job that allows me to work remotely, aka WFH, work from home almost exclusively. And Chris is
And this is not his job for some silly people who might be watching this. That's not his job.
podcasting.
Yeah.
This is my passion, Chris.
Just, hey,
I do this because I love it.
my passion is Christ.
Crusty.
Passion of Christ.
Passion fruit.
Working from home.
Working from home, and my work-life balance follows what you just said. It's completely imbalanced. I can focus 4 or 5 hours of work into 1 or 2 hours of productivity
You
time.
sure? Sure want to be putting that out there?
Yeah. No one watches this. Who's what?
Then email, bing, you're going to come through to the office in the board meeting room, please.
I'm just saying that my job has offered me the autonomy to manage myself and manage my own time.
Yeah.
And as long as I produce the work required of me, my work-life balance works fantastically well for me. And there's going to come a time soon where this is all going to be torn away from me and I will be.
Why you say
Yes.
torn?
Because I love it too much. And you know, if you love something too much, you're gonna lose
You're
it.
gonna pry it from your hands.
My cold, dead hands. Because ever since lockdown, like, as bad as lockdown and COVID, like, the havoc that it caused this world, it was the best thing that ever happened to me, Chris.
Did your world like immensely
It changed.
improve?
It improved for the better.
And you got so much enjoyment out of your
Continue
world?
to this day. To this day.
To this day.
To this day.
I'm glad and I'm happy for you. I give you a little bit of stick, but we've mentioned it before.
Yes.
You're in this position because, yes, you've worked your ass off to get there. There are a few jobs where people don't deserve to reap the benefits.
No,
of
that's
these.
me also.
But it goes hand in hand with your history of working hard / enough.
Hard enough. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is where I need to air this, but I had a conversation with my partner, with the love of my life recently, and we talked
Shout out,
about
Mumsy.
the difference between her and I, the difference between our work and the work that we do, and our passion for the work that we do.
You getting found out?
Yeah, no, I absolutely found out.
But admittedly, by you,
Yeah.
right? Oh, yeah.
And she said, you don't care about the work that you do. And I said, I do. That's why I do it. If I didn't care, I wouldn't do it to the degree that I do it to, which is the best of my ability. And she says, I can't remember exactly word for word, but the work that I do, I only care about the outcome of that work against me. How I complete the work, how it looks for me. I don't care about what the work then continues to do after it's left me.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear her.
So she cares about, because we work for the same place in different roles, but we both work for the same government organization, and she cares about the work in general and changing people's lives. And what she does,
That's so admirable.
what she does is just a part of the bigger picture.
Yeah.
She's worried about the picture. I'm just worried about my part.
Yeah.
And I just make sure I do my part. Well, what happens after this, that's not my problem.
Yo.
And she's like, but it is your problem.
Wait, why?
Because it should be.
See, I'm getting torn here now.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, so when she said that,
That's crazy. I never thought of that.
because she often told me that I don't care about my work.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I do.
Yeah.
And she-
And you are telling the truth. That's
we'd
your
have
truth, yeah.
we'd have these conversations, sometimes passionate, sometimes heated, and it's just that one conversation recently was what flipped the switch for me. Like, so all these years, that's what you've been saying, because I do care about my work.
Yes, you do.
I do care. I prepare. I do a lot of facilitation, a lot of emceeing, hosting. I prepare what I'm going to say. I prepare my resources. I do my research. I talk to people and all of that. But not because I want them, but because
Yeah.
I want me.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy too because I resonate with that so much. Obviously, we do different things, but in terms of, bro, it rings so true with me when you said, I want to put it on my terms.
Yeah.
Bro, I have a contract with my employer, what I have to do and what's my responsibility. I do the shit out of that. And even though I know for a fact after I get to the point where I've done my responsibility, I can foresee that it'll impact wrongly or someone else won't cover it or it won't be successful. I'm okay because I done my shit.
Yeah.
And that sounds a bit like a bad attitude. It's an attitude.
And if the company falls over,
I won't be.
yeah, will I take any? Will I have any guilt?
That's different. Oh, you mean like legal guilt? Like
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah, know what I mean? Whereas someone who cares more passionately or a different way about their job than we do,
Yeah, nah.
like,
I
but
hear that
you've
argument.
done all that you could do. and the company still fell over, you should be okay with yourself because you done everything you were supposed to do. I'm like, but no, there was always more.
I know, but I want to say something after that, and it could mean nothing, right? I hear what she said. You know what we saying, but
Wait, are we both the same? Do we not care about our work? Just our own work?
Well, after what your missus just said, apparently I don't. No, admittedly, yeah, I do what you do. I try and do it to the best of my ability. I care how my performance is.
Yes.
Up until it's not, whatever I'm doing is not my
Out of my
responsibility.
control. If it's
Which brings me on to, why should I be impacted, or why should I be labelled inadequate or not good at my job when someone else isn't carrying the torch after, you know what I mean? A handover. So I don't have to talk about a specific thing, but you know what I'm saying here. Why do I have to bear that weight? And this is a job. This is not my life. And it circles all the way back to work-life balance / imbalance. Like,
this is what I do. This isn't who I am.
Yeah, maybe I might be at fault because in my eyes, my perspective, to be passionate about what you do, maybe to her level, which is super admirable, you have to give a bit more of yourself outside whatever the number that a rich person is paying you. That's how I feel. But then I've just rebutted myself and like, but if it's your passion, that outweighs anything. Like, if it's your passion, it's your passion, right? Take, for instance, two dads over 30s, almost 40s, like talking shit on a podcast. There's no money involved. There's not even a big following or one at all.
Yeah, notoriety.
But here we are.
We still do
Why?
it. Because we are passionate about it.
Let's go. See, this is just some don't reflect.
I said, I'm quitting my job tomorrow. What is this?
She thinks she can come and your missus thinks she can come and step us out without even being in the room. I gotta think about my stuff right now. I feel like this is a safe space because no work is listening to this, but
No one's here. It's just you and I.
it is quite literally like, yeah. You know one of my curses? What's your curse?
What's your curse? Did you see that? Obviously, that's why you brought it up. But that's one of the trends going around with some of our content creating friends asking ChatGPT what's their gift and what's their curse.
Nah.
Yeah. And I asked ChatGPT what my curse was, and it didn't know because I clearly don't use ChatGPT enough.
Or on a personal.
Because all it knows about me is make this email make sense. Or I get a long email. So I ask it to rewrite something that I've written, and I've just throw up my thoughts on a piece of paper.
Yo.
And I say, make this make sense.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's probably the number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And the second thing I use it for is when I get some long-ass piece of information. Someone says, hey, can you read through this legislation and tell me what you think?
That's exactly what I did.
And I chuck it in and I say, hey, give me the top 10 points, or I've got to talk about this in the meeting in 5 minutes. Tell me what I should focus on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or a report. Hey.
So when I asked it what my curse was, it reminded me that I was a Samoan chief and that I give too much of myself and I don't take time to rebuild myself. No, that wasn't the word it used. But I'm not a Samoan chief. What I asked ChatGPT to do was give me some different words for different Samoan words, like just chucking some translating stuff, and it took that to be my personality, and that showed me that I don't use it enough to, because I still got this little thing about giving it my name and my personal details. And do you still say please to ChatGPT?
Sometimes. Well, thanks.
Why? What do you mean sometimes? Why sometimes? Why don't you say please all the time?
No, because please is usually what I'm asking or what you're prompting. And usually I'm just like chucking in something or copy paste something. But at the end, I'm usually, can you alter this? And they're like, how's that? That's great, thanks.
Oh, okay.
Love you. Okay. Oh, have you seen that before?
No.
No, I just thought about it. I've never said love you. I wonder if it'll say it back. Surely. But does it know what love is?
And is it personalized? does it learn my style of speech
Yes.
and then talk back to me? Did I tell you that time it made me laugh?
Yes.
What was it?
That was creepy as fuck.
Oh, I can't remember. But I asked ChatGPT to do something for me, and it did. And I was like, wow, you're good. And it said, thanks. Gotta keep the vibes right. And I laughed out loud. I'm like, what do you mean? Gotta keep the vibes right.
That's just getting creepy.
I laughed, yeah. But it's so helpful. Although not as helpful to me recently because people in my work have been using it a little bit too excessively that they've
Go on.
stopped us from using it.
Who's the bosses in the,
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, we got a big email blast to the whole country saying, hey, we are aware that everyone uses ChatGPT, and while it's useful for a lot of things, it does break some of our privacy conditions to the work that we do.
Okay, I hear that then.
And that's because people's been putting people's names and
putting reports through and saying, can you change it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just dumb.
Yeah.
I understand in your line of work, that's...
So now it's a blocked
Oh, yeah?
website, yeah.
Just that one?
Others. No, there's heaps.
Heaps of them are blocked.
Heaps of websites are blocked, yeah.
Oh, okay.
To our work system.
So you just use another...
Yeah, so I got ChatGPT on my phone. But it's forced me to go back to my own style of methods, yeah.
Good, Watson. You know my methods.
And granted, I'm pretty good at words.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes it will do stuff and it was dumb. And then I just end up doing my own one anyway.
You're very good with words in a couple languages.
You know, Origin is finished now, and we don't want to talk about the result. That's been talked about over and over again. You know, in our group chat is hilarious because I've never, in all our years in the group chat, I don't think I've ever celebrated the anniversaries of series wins. So
that's never happened.
Oh, so, okay. I thought maybe I just missed it before.
No. They just kidding.
So Queensland won, and the Queensland supporters in the chat are like, happy 1 week anniversary, boys. Happy 2. I think we're up to the third week was the long. Oh, no, 1 month, someone said.
Was it?
Oh, I can't remember.
Maybe I've just gone blind to it.
But it's
absolute rubbish.
That's crazy. But still, the ongoing argument is that why do you care so much? You don't live in Australia. You're not from those places. That conversation is so redundant.
Ridiculous.
Grow up.
Yeah.
Am I not allowed to be passionate about something? Oh, that's like their trend, eh? God forbid I have a passion. God forbid I actually enjoy sport.
Or you could take that all the way back or to someone and say, why do you like Taylor Swift? You're not from America.
But I like her music.
No, you're not allowed. Because
I'm not from America.
No, because you're from Savati.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But that's exactly right. Right.
It's the same thing. It's
Why
stupid.
do you go for New South? Because I enjoy the players, I enjoy the teams.
I picked them, and now I love that team. Now I'm passionate, and I support them.
Why do you like Taylor Swift? Because I like them, I chose her, and now I support her.
And now you're even talking about it. It's becoming the norm, especially with the eligibility movement and conversation that's happening around Australian players and tier 2 nation players.
Yeah, I was going to say, because at the moment, you can play for, if you play Origin, you have to be available for Wallaby selection, right?
If you what?
If you, only players that can play for the Kangaroos, can play Origin.
No.
Okay.
One player.
Unless it's a tier 2 nation, then you can play for them.
Yes. You can play Origin, any tier 2.
Yeah, okay.
And go back and...
Yeah, Origin, who cares where you're from? If you like good footy, if you've chosen a team, if you want to support them, do it. Don't let these people stop you because you don't live in Australia, because you're not from those areas. There's such a redundant conversation. Grow the hell up. Get your head out the gutter and let the boys play.
Let the boys play.
Let the boys play.
Oh, every now and then on these lab sessions we have, I bring a bunch of random shit to run by Bing. And this is a segment we called Run It by Bing.
Wait. There was a graphic on the first time we done this. It's called Run It by Bing. And it looks like...
Is there? I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it looks like Run It by Bing. Like the Run It Straight challenge.
Run It by Bing.
So we need to change the name of the segment because people might click on it thinking they're going to see me run it straight to you.
I wouldn't do that to you.
I wouldn't. Run. What you got for me?
In Beijing?
In Beijing?
You can pay... I think I've done this one.
The bowing.
Nope. You can pay someone $60 to come and rescue you from traffic jams. They pick you up on a motorbike and someone else drives your car home and sits in traffic for you. Is that a service you'd do? Is that something you'd take up?
Yes. Yes. I don't like sitting in traffic.
You do that a lot, eh?
We went out today, and there was... Well, we went out today, and traffic was normal, which is to say there were cars on the road, and we had to wait at lights and things like that. And we came out of the shop, and there was a gap, and I took it. And then the roundabout was busy. I saw my gap. It was a 2-lane roundabout too, and I took it. And as we were driving, my missus goes, "Are you in a rush?" And I go, "What do you mean?" She goes, "We're trying to get somewhere fast." And I go, "No." She goes, "Oh, because it feels like it." So in that
You gonna be in a
situation,
doghouse, boy.
I would have paid $60 for someone to come and get her.
Shit.
Don't be scared. Say it.
God damn, boy. Michael Jackson once tried to buy Marvel Comics in the 1990s to play Spider-Man. Do you think he would have been a good Spider-Man?
No. He would have been Michael Jackson as Spider-Man, as opposed to Peter Parker as Spider-Man. Yeah. So many things wrong with it. I'm not even sure he had proper acting chops.
I just automatically started thinking of his movies, but...
Movies?
They were his own movies. You know the 20-minute music video clip?
Yes. And he just played himself every time. No, I didn't know that, but whoever didn't allow that to happen, thank goodness. Mind you, Sony would have got rid. Marvel would have got Spider-Man back sooner. Because remember, Sony bought it.
Oh, they still have it.
And they're the ones that are
Have it to this
stopping
day.
all the millions of Spider-Man movies that we could have had by now.
Could have.
Who's your favorite Spider-Man?
Bro, if I'm being absolutely honest, I'm going to say Toby.
Yeah.
Because he was my one growing up.
Yeah.
Do I enjoy a lot of the other ones? Hell yeah. I like Andrew Garfield. His acting chops is...
I just like Andrew Garfield.
I think so too.
Yeah.
You've seen some of his interviews and you see him as himself as well, and you like that too, eh? Of course you do, you big... But yeah, he's cool.
I was disappointed that him and Emma Stone didn't make it.
Why?
Because I like them together. I like him. I like her. It's just, yeah. And I like old Tom Holland.
Oh, everyone loves...
He's a great Spider-Man, but
100%.
Toby spoke to the nerdy side of it more. You believed him more when he was being bullied at school.
Yeah.
Like unnecessarily. You believed him more when Uncle Ben died. Okay. Oh man, I guess we could probably do a deep dive on this because that scene in Spider-Man, was it Homecoming, where Tom Holland loses Aunt May and he cries on top of the building, and then the other two Spider-Men join him.
Yeah.
And they're each able to talk about how they were affected by great loss in their lives. and you're able to see it from different perspectives. But losing Uncle Ben in the street was crazy.
Also, because that was the true, I guess, the original story.
Because Andrew Garfield lost Gwen Stacy, and Tom Holland lost Aunt May.
Aunt May. Yeah. Do you know Straw Hat Goofy?
Yes. He's our movie guy.
Oh, he's our movie guy. Sorry. You know our movie guy.
Yes.
I think he once said that he done a video on the 3 that we're talking about, and he said, I could have got this wrong, but we'll edit it in. But he said something like, all of these Spider-Mans, these actors are great. One's the best at being Peter Parker, one's the best at being Spider-Man, and one's the best at being like a hero or something like that, like the hero form of Spider-Man, which really...
Who's who?
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Toby.
I would
Peter
say
Parker?
what you said. Toby was, That.
Oh, and Kirsten Dunst.
Oh, Chris.
There's still is it part 2 of Spider-Man when she finds out who he is, and at the end they decide to stay together in his apartment. Like, normally I would break up with you because, and then they hug and kiss, and the siren starts going off, police siren, and they both look out the window, and then he looks back at Kirsten Dunst and she goes, "Go get him, Tiger." And I swear I melted. I absolutely melted in that part. And I wanted someone to tell me to go get him, Tiger.
Instead, you're getting told, bro, you
don't love your job?
You don't love your job. You got no passion for your job, you prick.
Oh, goodness.
Go get him, Tiger.
Go get him, Tiger.
Your odds of dying in a plane crash are 1 in 13,700,000, while a car is 1 in 93. I think that's a common. Everyone knows that, eh? Not the exact numbers, but
What feeds into those numbers? It can't just be because I'm in a car more than I'm in the plane.
being in both vehicles or forms of transportation, and the risks that are and factors that are presented while being in those.
There's a crazy number of planes in the sky at any one time. Hey, did you know that?
Oh, how
You
many?
can look it up. There's a website that tells you how
I
many
think there's an
flights.
app. You're right, eh?
Yeah. And there's something crazy like 1,000 or more planes in the sky at one time. Like, yeah, there's a real-time website where you can look it up and see. But I'm more likely to die in a car than I am in a plane. But if you could choose to have a crash in a car or a plane, what would you choose?
What kind? Because
Just a crash.
a car.
Yeah, right. Because a plane crash means something more than it does.
Yes.
to a car. You can flip your car 12 times and survive.
Maybe.
How many times can you flip a plane before you fall out the sky?
Yeah. So you're focusing on the likelihood of survival if both crash, but you're deferring from the likelihood of the plane going into malfunction and crashing.
Hear that joke or that saying that why don't they build the plane out of what they build the black box out of?
Oh.
Because the black box is indestructible, right?
Yeah.
Well, supposedly they never found the MH.
Oh, 37.
It's 37 or 307?
MH31. MH30. I think it's 37. Okay. That's still not found, eh? I mean, are they still even looking for it?
Well, some places have found parts of plane wash up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. And I'm seeing more and more, like maybe it's in my algorithm online, about this whole living in a simulation buzz.
Oh, what? I didn't expect you to say that. Yeah?
Even Tyson DeGrasse has something to say about it. I didn't do any research, so I can't present any information to you right now. But have you ever thought that we might be living in a simulation?
I haven't thought about that too much, but it wouldn't surprise me. And now automatically, I don't know, I assume people think simulation like Matrix. But no, I think simulation could also mean systems. The system of the hierarchy. Like all that shit. Do I have information to present to you on that? No, I don't.
Is being a Christian akin to living in a simulation?
Oh, man. That's deep, bro.
Yeah. There's someone greater than me pulling the strings, and I'm just going along for the ride.
I mean, there's a lot of scriptures that speak to that, right?
Rabbit hole.
I was about to say a scripture, but I was absolutely
Wrong.
no. I'll just absolutely cake it, and it'll mean something different. Anyway, plane crashes, car crashes. I done these months ago, so with that said in mind, yeah, I got a few PSAs. Wear your seatbelts. In general. Stop speeding. You're not cool, and you're not really getting there any faster. Put your damn kids in a car seat, or they'll go through the window and die. You know, I've been trying to find you know how they do crash dummy videos of? I've been meaning to find one of a child crash dummy, so to show what it does to a baby in the front seat.
To show who?
Just
Your kids.
Yeah, them too. Bro, everyone's gonna be educated. But too many times, I just see kids just willy-nilly just... I don't know. I sometimes feel like I'm Karening, like safety, kids in safety.
But that's part of your job. Safety.
As a parent for my kids. True that. But it's crazy. They die. They just die. Guys.
Do you die after you fly out the vehicle? Or do you die from flying out the vehicle?
I love how you asked that. You know, most of the times when kids die in the front seat, it's because of the airbag. It smashes the fuck out of their face and smashes their brain and they die.
Back to speeding. Stop speeding. You're not getting anywhere any faster. It's one of the most vindicating feelings when someone cuts you off and you catch up to them.
Fuck, I love it.
And when there's two lanes and you pull up beside them and you're like...
They don't look at you, eh? They don't look, eh?
Like, look at me, boy.
Too many times that's happened.
Even on motorways. I get overtaken on motorways and I'm like, that's unnecessary. You're not 5-10 seconds you're gonna beat me by at most. At most.
Even though you're going 100 and they're going 120, 130 seconds.
Unless we're driving for 500 kilometers, you know, then cutting me off might get you somewhere in the long run. But we're both getting off at fucking the next turn off. Take it easy. Slow down, cowboy. I'm gonna see you with the lights anyway. And that's gonna be me on your inside going...
Yeah, you hear that? We're gonna be inside you looking at you.
Like what? Very good. All right, thank you very much. We'll try to make sure that we're back in time for all the no people that asked me when we were back and the 2 people that asked Chris when we're coming back.
I'm back.
But we're back.
Yo, shout out to everyone. Go the All Blacks. Let me hear. We'll be back next year. What else is going on?
Peace.
Vatos Locos forever.